Hello guys, this is Siva here again. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you a very simple boom and crash strategy that you can use to scalp on the 1 minute time frame. Alright, so without wasting much of our time, I'm going to quickly share with you the indicator setup, and then after that I'll be explaining how to take entry and exit with this strategy. Alright, so first of all, we are going to be clicking on this F icon to set for our indicators. Right now, the first indicator we see here is the moving average. All right, we are not making use of the fractal. All right, so just ignore it. I just like to have it on my charts. All right, so we are going to be adding the moving average first. All right, by clicking on the main window plus icon, you search for your moving average. All right, so these are the properties for the moving average. The period is 15, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to is closed, the level you leave it as it is, time frame is all time frame, the style you make it color blue, 3 pixel, you click on done. All right, now nextly we have the relative strength index. All right, so you're going to be clicking on the main window plus icon again, you search for your relative strength index. All right, so these are the properties for the relative strength index. All right, the period is 16, apply to is close, the levels you are going to make it 30 and 70. All right, the color is red, you make it 4 pixel, you click on done. Now next we have the time frame. All right, you are going to be setting it to all time frame. Then we have the style, you make it color red, 3 pixel, and then you click on done. All right, so once you have set everything correctly as I've just explained, you are going to have a screen like this. All right, it's as simple as that. Okay, so before I explain how to take entry and exit with this strategy, I want to quickly remind you guys about the powerful boom and crash strategy. All right, the VIP boom and crash strategy for growing small account. All right, so if you're a beginner out there and you have been blowing your account, the strategy is strictly designed for growing small account. All right, and it doesn't matter if you are a beginner or not. Okay, so if you are interested in getting the strategy, all you need to do is to message me. Okay, so you check the description of this video, you are going to see my WhatsApp contact there. Do make sure to message me and we'll discuss on how you get the strategy. Okay, so that's that about that. All right, that's that about that. Back to the strategy here. Now, like I earlier said, this is a very simple strategy, but it's profitable. Okay, now this is how you take entry with this strategy. First observation you need to do in the market is to wait for this indicator here to get to the overbought level. All right, so when you see this red line above this 70 level, it means that price has gotten to the overbought level and you are expecting a sell from this area. All right, but you don't just take entry, all right, based on this indicator here. All right, you need a second confirmation, which is price crossing below this blue moving average here on the main chart. All right, so this moving average is serving as a support. All right, so once if price can break successfully and close below this blue moving average on the main chart, it means that before a spike will come, it's going to take time. All right, and that's what you want to be taking advantage of. Okay, so immediately you see that this candlestick here, this small one, have crossing below this blue moving average successfully without any spike, then you take advantage of that. All right, you pick 5 candles and you exit the market. All right, you don't need to stay in the market more than 5 candles. All right, once you get your 5 candles, you exit and then you wait for the next opportunity to present itself. Okay, that's how simple the strategy is. Okay, so as you can see, this is boom 1000. All right, so let's see another example again. So as you can see around this area, the red RSI line is still below the 70 level, so you don't take entry on this kind of market. All right, so you wait for our condition to be met. All right, so which is this line getting above the 70 level. All right, showing that price has gotten to the overbought level and we are expecting a sell from that area. Okay, so you can see this is the area where a spike crossing, you can see this is the area where a spike has crossing above the 70 level. All right, so you don't just go in based on this indicator here. All right, you wait for a second confirmation, all right, to cross below the second confirmation is price crossing below the blue moving average on the main chart. All right, as you can see here, so immediately price has crossing below this blue line successfully. All right, the candlestick must close up below the The candlestick must close below the blue line on the main chart for you to get a full confirmation, all right, for you to take advantage and take 5 candles from the market. All right, so you can see immediately it crosses below this area here, you pick your 5 candles and then you exit the market. All right, it's as simple as that. Okay, so what I want you guys to do now is to set the strategy up. All right, make sure to backtest it. All right, backtest and confirm that the strategy is really working before you deposit and start trading with your hard-earned money. Okay, or you demo trade for like a month to get the performance of the strategy and confirm for yourself that the strategy is working before you go in with your hard-earned money. Okay, so don't just take my words for it. I'm not the market maker. Okay, so that's that about the strategy. All right, that's it. So if you have watched to this extent and you have not yet subscribed, please make sure to do that. All right, here on this channel I share powerful strategy and educational trading tips that will help you become profitable. All right, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet done that. All right, and for those of you who have not yet joined my Telegram community, the link is in the description of this video. All right, like I earlier said in the previous video, the old Telegram channel has been hacked. All right, so I no longer have access to that channel. Okay, so if you are someone that is in my community before, all right, what you do is that you check the description of this video to join the new one. Okay, I've created a new one now. All right, so make sure to join us and your life will never remain the same. Okay, so before I go, if you are watching from TikTok, all right, for you to join the Telegram community, you check my profile bio. You are going to see the link to join there. Okay, in case you click on the link and it refuses to go through, what you do is that you copy the link, paste it on your browser, and then you click on it from there. Okay, it will go. All right, so I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Silver out.